Tommy, we should start, of course, with acknowledging the world champion Milwaukee Bucks. What an awesome moment for their team, for their fan base last night. I was just thinking about this. This has seemed like the longest season in NBA history.
It really has. But partially it's because it doesn't, even though the bubble games were so different, it doesn't feel like there was a real break because there really wasn't. And so the bubble games started August of 2020 or something like that. So
July 28th. I think the bubble ended sometime in October. We restarted on right before Christmas. It feels like one really, really long season.
Really, really long year. And then these guys, Jrue and Chris and Devin, are getting on a plane to go to Tokyo. So like they still got another 2 weeks to go.
I know. And, and then for all these guys that played deep into this season, we're going to restart here at the end of September. So it's a quick turnaround. Our guy, Jrue, I'm so happy for him. Disappointed for Chris. I loved what he said after the game. Just like, it's time to get right back to work. Whether he's won a championship or not, and whether he retires a champion or not, by the traditional definition, CP is a champion. He's one of the greatest point guards ever. You have to put him in that upper echelon of point guards. Was happy to see that he played well in the elimination game, but kudos to the Bucks, man. They as we discussed with Kevin, they fought back from deficits in almost every series, and well-deserved champions.
I was thinking this last night when I was watching them celebrate. We've talked about it a ton with him and about him on the show and everything like that. But with everything Jrue and Lauren have done for their community, and honestly, different communities around the country, not just in Milwaukee or in New Orleans, it felt a little bit like this is like nice guys finishing first for once, and it doesn't always happen. It's kind of nice to celebrate that.
Yeah, no, I think it's great to celebrate, Jrue being a champion. Giannis, of course, can now be talked about by pundits as one of the all-time greats because he is a champion. There was a tweet out this morning about all of his accomplishments. We forget that he's 26 years old. So this may be the first of many. We'll see, but I'm so excited for Jrue. I'm happy for his family.
I was also going to say, I'm happy for Bucks fans too.
50 years, right? Something like 50 years.
Well, 71. I think 71 was the last one. There were 65,000 people.
Yeah, 71 to 21 is I think 50 years, if my math is correct, Tommy.
I wasn't a math.
29 plus 21 is generally 50.
Okay.
I don't know.
I get it. To show off. Because someone was an economics major at Duke.
we should not belabor this intro. We have so much shit to get to in this episode. Kevin was an awesome guest.
Kevin was awesome. And we talk about the Bucks a lot with Kevin. So
yes.
All the Bucks feel there.
And yeah, we do talk a lot about the Bucks with Kevin because he faced them in the conference finals. And then we have Tyrese Halliburton and Kenny Beecham on for a little mailbag segment and the draft. It's a fun draft that you clearly lost. And so, yeah, let's get to this episode. This is a great one.